Hi guys, it's Danny Boy here. Just thought I'd make a video to update you on what's been going on this week, which is not very much. Same thing every day roughly, kind of same collections on the current contract that I've got. Still quiet, you all know what it's like out there. So yeah, nothing special really. It's been a bit boring to be fair, but keeping chin up. Weather's nice. It was my birthday yesterday, so I had a few celebration drinks last night, not too many though. So yeah, I just thought I'd bring up in this video about O license. So one of the vloggers or transport vloggers I follow on YouTube is Pete the Courier. He's a really good YouTuber. I always look forward to watching his videos, seeing what he's up to, you know, what sort of work he's doing. And I just watched one he did today, and he mentioned he's going to take the plunge and go for an O license, which is great. I wish him all the best with that. The reason I wanted to talk about it is I've submitted an application for my O license as well. I wasn't really going to say anything about it on the video yet because I've only submitted the application. It might not get accepted yet, so I'll look a bit daft if I make this video and then the application don't get accepted, but what can you do? So yeah, I thought I'd talk to you a bit about the application, like things that you need for an O license. When I say O license, I mean operator's license. So you're required to have an operator's license if you want to drive anything above 7.5 tons. You know, for the use of moving goods. There's different kinds of operator's license. You've got like restricted, national and international. So I'm applying for the national one. Things that they require on there, they're a bit of a pain in the arse really. I noticed Pete said in his video, don't use any of these companies that, you know, they're saying, oh, give us £200 and we'll sort it all out for you. You don't need to use them. Pete was right when he said that. You can just go on the DirectGov site, and you can make like a login thing. So you've got like a little account, and there's an application on there, and it will just take you through step by step everything you need to do. The way I did it is I just concentrated on doing one step at a time. I'd get through that, and then I'd get to another step. So first it'll be like, you know, all your details, blah blah blah, things like that. And then one of the strange things they want you to do is they want you to put an ad in the local newspaper to where you're going to be operating from, in case anyone's got a problem, you know, with you driving trucks past their house and things like that, so they can object to it. They want you to have a certain amount of funds in the bank per vehicle. So it's a certain amount of funds to operate one HGV, and then, or PSV if you're going to go down that road. And then every vehicle after that, it's an extra amount of money. And then you've got to be able to show that information to the traffic commissioner within your application. And also, if they check in on you, you know, every couple of months or every year, whatever, you've always got to show you can average that or have that amount in your bank. So you've got that amount to cover costs, breakdowns, etc. You've got to have a maintenance guy who's going to come and service your truck or trailer every 6 weeks. You've also got to have a transport manager, and I know it sounds a bit strange if you're a one-man band like me and you're just wanting to be an owner-operator, just operate the truck yourself, employing a transport manager. But the way I went down that was I got an external transport manager. So it's somebody who kind of manages different licenses. You know, you don't have to pay them a full month's wage because they're only doing a small amount of hours for you every week, just to make sure that you're running above board. That's the transport manager's job, to make sure you're running everything within the law, etc. So yeah, if you get an external one, it might just be like a monthly cost to them, like an invoice on a monthly cost, and then they'll look after you. So yeah, that's some of the stuff they want you to submit. I think there's like 14 steps or something like that on there. So if you're thinking about doing it, just work through it step by step. That's all I did. Sometimes I'd get one step done, and then it'd be a couple of days before I can even get on to the next step. But yeah, that was basically, if anyone's interested who watches my videos and sees I operate the vans and that, I just thought I'd let you know, or give you an update that, yeah, I've submitted my application, and I've got to wait for an answer off the... hold on, I think someone's walking over to me. Oh no, someone's walking towards my car then. I was wondering what was going off. Yeah, so I've submitted my application, so I've got to wait for a reply now. I've also paid a little bit extra to get the interim license, which is like a temporary license, what they may grant you, so that you can start working on the trucks before your actual permanent operator's license comes through. So yeah, that's where I'm at so far. I'll keep you updated if my application is successful. Whether it is or not, I don't know. I'm hoping it is, obviously. When it comes to this sort of thing, I feel like because everything on the application is costing money, for instance, putting an ad in the local newspaper was quite expensive, to be fair. I was paying for a transport manager. You have to pay to send the application off as well. And they're not small amounts of money, they're decent amounts of money, and it makes me feel like a little fish in the big sea, because I'm thinking this sounds like it's a rich man's game or something. When I'm looking at all these costs, all these prices, it really does seem like something for people who have already got some sort of big business and some money in the pocket. To be fair, I haven't got much. I'm just starting from scratch, and I'm just hoping and praying that I can get something and grow and do well. And that's my whole reason for trying to get this application, so I can make something, kind of move up to the bigger vehicles, keep this van running. With my part-time guy, he'll turn full-time in the van, and then I'll be running the truck if successful. But yeah, if you want to keep up to date with everything that's going on, then make sure you're subscribed, and remember, if the wheels are turning, you're earning.